Everyone, the time to love is here. Let these troubled days be done. I tell you, come on, everybody. Come on, everyone. The time to love is here. Let these troubled days be done. Good morning, Sade. Welcome, J Step, Q Man, Quentin. Thanks for joining us today. Wow, we start a new week, and it's Motivation Monday. Had a great weekend. Hope you all had a great weekend. We spoke at a church and did a book signing, and I tell you, I learned something. Don't take a sandwich to a banquet. Let me tell you something, folks. People bought everything we had. We had a case of books, and the books were gone. So you know what it said? People are hungry for solutions, for ideas, for concepts that can help them improve their lives and change their lives. And so today I want to, of course, taking a section from the 12 Universal Laws of Success, and I wanted to look at chapter 7, actually the law of action. And I want to put us in the context of closing out this year. Right now, we're at the end of July, and basically we have 5 months left in the year. And so what do we do over these next 5 months to change our lives so that when we get to the end of this year, we can say, whoopee! What a great year. What an incredible year. Hey, Aubrey, thanks for joining us today. So looking at this idea, you know, in our book, we have the section called How to Achieve Your 1-Year Goals. But the goal setting process works, period. It doesn't matter whether it's a 1-year goal or a 6-month goal or a 5-month goal. And so as we look at how we're going to close out this year, the important thing is to say, now, you know what? What do I want to accomplish by the end of the year? And don't worry about the goals you set at the beginning of the year. I mean, that's important. But right now, you're at a different place than you were in January. And so based on where you are right now, what do you have to do to create the life you would like to experience at the end of the year? That's the task. You can't change the beginning. I mean, some of us had incredible years, and to date, we've done our stuff. We've followed our plans. We've read our goals. We've done our to-do lists. But some of us haven't done doodly. We've been just riding on the river of time, having a good time. But if you want to really focus on where do you want your life to be in the next 5 months, then you use this process. And so from page 139, just translating it. So step 1 would be set a goal for the next 5 months. August, September, October, November, December. Set a goal for the next 5 months. And I mean, you may set more than one goal, but for example, I'm going to walk through an example. Suppose my goal is to lose 20 pounds. So set a goal for the next 5 months so that you can close this year out strong. Step 2, determine what must be done to accomplish your goal. And so you make the list of the things you have to do. So maybe I have to join the gym. Maybe I have to do an exercise thing every day. I need to walk every day. In other words, the list of the things you have to do to get it done by the end of the year. It's something simple. Suppose you want to, between now and the end of the year, you want to save $4,000. Okay. So that means that you have 5 months, 4,000. So that's $800 a month you need to save or generate. So what do you have to do to generate $4,000 between now and the end of the year? So that's your goal. You lay it out. What must be done to accomplish that goal? You got to save money. You got to generate more income. Whatever the things are, you make the list of them. Step 3, to set monthly goals now that will lead you to your full period goal, to your 5-month goal. Example, so if my goal is to have $5,000 or $4,000 by the end of this month, end of this year, Then my monthly goals, that's 5 months, 8 times 5. So I have to save $800 a month. And my weight loss piece, if I want to lose 20 pounds by the end of the year, so that's 4 pounds a month. So now that says, now my monthly goal is I got to lose 4 pounds a month starting August 1st. I got to save $800 a month starting August 1st. So step 4, determine what must be done to accomplish each monthly goal. So with the weight thing, how am I going to lose 4 pounds a month? I got to exercise. I need to go to the gym. I may need to get a coach listing those things. What does it take to save $800 a month? So, well, I need to check out my budget. I need to see where my money's coming from and where it's going. So I need to let me cut my expenses so I can end up with $800 net. That might not be enough. Maybe I need to get a part-time job. Maybe if I'm an entrepreneur, I need to make more calls. If you, for example, if you're a real estate salesman, a salesperson, you want to make more money, then you need to make more calls. You need to call more people. So $800 a month to accumulate 4,000 by the end of the year, 4 pounds a month to lose 20 pounds by the end of the year. So now you take the first month. So the first month now is going to be August. And you set weekly goals for the first month. So August is staring us in the face, a few days away. So what are the weekly goals? So now, if I have to lose 4 pounds a month to achieve my goal at the end of the year, then there are 4 weeks in the month, assume. Now, there may be 5, but let's work on 4. There are 4 weeks in the month. So that means I have to lose a pound a week. Now, folks, that's doable. To lose a pound a week. A pound translates to about 3,500 calories. So that means over the week, I need to burn 3,500 calories, that extra calories over what I normally burn. And I'll lose a pound. With the $800 for the month, okay, what do I have to do the first week? There are 4 weeks in the month. So what do I need to do to generate $200? So now, once I got weekly goals for the first month, it says every week in August, I have to generate an extra $200 and set it aside and save it. Every week in August, I need to exercise, walk, do what it takes to lose 1 pound every week. Number 6, determine what must be done to accomplish the goals for the first week of the first month. Now, this is where the rubber hits the road, folks. What must I do in the first week of the first month? So the first week, I got to lose 1 pound. The first week, I have to save $200. Now, step 7 says, set daily goals for the first week of the first month. So now this means $200 a week. Let's just say 5 days a week. That's $40 a day. What do you have to do to create another $40 a day? You know, if you're in the work environment, it may mean, you know, let me take a little overtime. Maybe I'm getting I'm making $20 an hour, and overtime is time and a half, so I make $30 an hour. So if I could get 2 hours extra a day in overtime, I got it covered. You see where I'm going with this? In other words, you've broken the $2,000 you want to have by the end of the year down to something you need to do today, this day. Similarly, if I need to lose a pound a week, so I can break it down into I need to lose what, a pound of 16 ounces. I need to lose about what, 4 ounces a day, roughly. So I have one of those scales that tells you to the ounce, you know, but the point is, you establish a daily routine now. The daily goals are the key to what you have to do. So that step 8 is now, what actions must be performed each day to accomplish your goals? So for the weight loss, every day I'm going to walk. I walk 1.5 miles. That's about 15 blocks. 15 to 18 blocks, depending on the size of the blocks. So that's one thing every day, got to do it. Okay? I'm going to cut down on the desserts, no ice cream, no this, no that. So once you've laid out those things, and all you really have to do is, let's just say, go day to day. You know, when you're a recovering drug addict or of any kind of drug, they say, take it one day at a time. Success is built one day at a time. So now, whatever you have to do to make an extra $40 a day, you do it. At the end of the week, you got it made. The nice step is this: to keep a record of your achievement. If you don't monitor your results, it will not happen. So you have to keep a record of your achievement, and it's really a good thing to get a partner, an accountability partner, someone who can hold your feet to the fire and crack the whip. So now, when you keep a record of your achievement at the end of each day, you say, hey, did I save my $40 today? Did I do the 2 extra hours of overtime? Did I cut the budget where I need to cut the budget? The nice thing about doing it this way is if you don't achieve it on, let's just say Monday, the first Monday of August, if you don't achieve that $40 that you need to create the $2,000 by the end of the year, then you know that Tuesday, you got to up your game. Wednesday, you have to up your game. And this is how you don't backslide. When you monitor your progress, every day you hold your own feet to the fire. You say, all right, I didn't do my 40 today. Okay, I only made $20 extra. So let me set a new goal for Tuesday. Okay, instead of making 40, I need to make $60 on Tuesday, or I may stretch it out over 4 days. But the idea is when you monitor your daily progress, you can make daily adjustments. When you get to the end of the week, think about this. If you don't accomplish your goals for that first week of the first month, now at the end of the week, you don't have $200. So now you're $200 behind. And so that means that next week, for the next 3 weeks of the first month, you now have to generate, instead of $200 a week, you now have to generate $800 in 3 weeks. If you don't accomplish your goal in the second week, you now have to generate $800 in 2 weeks. You see where I'm going with this? And so if you only focus on what you have to do right now, today, then that's the key. If you take care of today, then at the end of the week, you've accomplished your weekly goals. If you've taken care of your weekly goals, at the end of the month, you've automatically accomplished your monthly goals. If you take care of your monthly goals, at the end of the period, 5 months from now, you'll have your $2,000. 5 months from now, you'll be 20 pounds lighter. That's the secret right there, folks. I'll just add, learn from your mistakes. In other words, we never fail. But if you find that whatever you're doing that day is not working, then fix it. Maybe it's unrealistic. Maybe you've set an unrealistic expectation. But nothing is impossible. Maybe you just have to be more creative. You say, okay, well, you know, they're not giving overtime. Let me do something a little extra. Maybe I need to go get another part-time job. Okay? If I'm in sales, let me now, instead of making 25 calls a day, let me make 30 calls a day. Let me make 40 calls a day. In other words, you can change your activity level to get the desired results. So, folks, this is, I don't know, I feel like we pulled into the doctor's office. You know, sometimes you say, Doc, I don't know if I don't feel well. I need to feel better. Well, we just pulled into the doctor's office, the success doctor's office. And what we're saying is, over these next 5 months, treat them like it's a year. Treat them like it's the most important 5 months in your life, because it is. If you can do this and follow these daily steps and break your 5-month goals down to monthly goals, down to weekly goals, down to daily goals, then all you have to do is handle today. You see, the one time that we have control over is now. And if you go from moment to moment and you say to yourself throughout each day, what is the best use of my time? When I consider my goals, my vision, and my purpose. So let's be specific. What is the best use of my time right now? when I know I need to make $200 this week? What is the best use of my time right now when I know I need to make $40 today? What is the best use of my time when I know I need to lose half a pound today? And then act accordingly. Woo. Okay, folks, this is our lesson for today, Motivation Monday, how you can go out and get it done, taking the 12 universal laws of success with you, knowing that you have the power tool to create the life of your dreams. Please, after we post this, please like it and share it and make some comments. And any success questions you have, send them in to us, direct message them or email them. And at 1 o'clock today, when we do some success answers, we'd love to answer your questions about how you can become the person you want to be, how you can do the things you desire to do, and how you can have whatever you want, always knowing that the best is yet to come. And so it is. Come on, everybody. Come on, everyone. The time to love is here. Let these troubled days be done. And so it is.